This video will look at how to manage company billing details. So firstly we go to CRM and then Contacts, and then from the Company drop down we click Company List. We then do a search and we can bring up a company's record by clicking the yellow magnifying glass. At the top of the page we then click Billing. So the first option, Send Invoices to Parent Company, allows us to select a parent company that's applicable to divert any invoices for this company to that parent. So by ticking this box, we'd be saying any invoices that would normally be invoiced to this company would be invoiced to the parent instead. The second option, Collect Invoices from Sub-Companies, allows us to give any sub-companies permission to invoice to the parent company instead. We can then select a billing address and we can override who the account manager is for this company from this page. We then move into the billing details. So the payment terms can pull the default configuration for the portal, or we can override that value specific to this company. By enabling the Receive Email Reminders checkbox, the accounts payable person for this company will receive email reminders periodically that their invoice is due for payment. We can then set the invoices to be raised immediately or periodically. So we currently support invoices being generated for sales orders, help desk tickets and contract services. If we set it to be periodic billing, a single invoice will be generated for that entire billing period based on whatever the sales orders, tickets and contracts were. We can configure the periodic billing to be a number of days, weeks or months. We can also configure whether the invoice is generated at the beginning of the business days, or we can override it to be a different time. We can set a minimum dollar invoice amount, which by default is set to none, but if we do add a value in here, if the invoice due to be generated is less than this minimum amount, then no invoice will be generated and that will carry over to the next billing period. We can tell the system to not raise invoices on non-business days, and we can also tell it to not raise invoices on public holidays. And in the instance where we do set one of these, we have the option to change the billing date to be a day earlier or a day late.